What's up, guys? It's your boy Charm sitting in here, back with more Rory McIlRoy PGA Tour, and now it's time for the third round of the PGA Championship. It's the final major of the year, but even if we don't win, the fact that we've already won a major championship in our rookie year is pretty impressive. So let's get started and see what happens in the third round.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin for the PGA Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all of the championship action. Frank, what's in store for our golfers today under these major championship conditions?
It's a Pete Dye special, Rich. Bunkers, I've lost count of the number of bunkers at Whistling Straits, but already it's been the host of several PGA championships, so it's a test for the great players of the world. But really, you got to tip your cap to the designer. He'll tell you that building Whistling Straits was a, quote, once-in-a-lifetime thing. To see Lake Michigan around the golf course, it looks just like it's not real. It looks like you're playing on the moon sometimes. It's an amazing venue.
Okay, we'll get our first shot off in just a sec. Alright, guys. First shot of the third round. Let's take this and see what we can do with it. Okay, here we go. Time to go launch pad. Ready, aim, fire! That usually would have been trouble, but I heard it the way I wanted.
Oh, they've had some meat behind it.
Here's 12.
Frank, this looks like a pretty challenging shot into the fourth.
Just like the previous hole, when you've got the lake on the left, you've got to favor the other side.
If I can fade that a little bit, this might fade the way I want anyway.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Okay, it's in the fairway. I can easily just tap it back to the cup. There it is.
Frank, where is that thing?
Well, thank God for small mercies.
What a beautiful tap invert. He's like, thank God
Now
for
the
small
fifth
mercy.
hole, Frank. What a par five.
Well, strategic
Let's
par
bomb
five.
this.
It's almost the shape
Bomb it.
of an S. That's why it's called snake. The best and most conservative way to play this hole is just simply play it as a three-shotter. Tee shot down the left,
Yes, here it comes.
second shot up there,
And
then just take
then-
the wedge in.
Whammo!
Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out that ball is on fire. It's melting going through the air.
He's like, it's melting going through the air. I love his accent when he says that.
Excellent
322.
start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Second from an excellent lie.
Okay, we want to hit this onto the fairway. We want to keep it out of the water. Just bomb it to the left of the cup. So I'm going to do that. This. Then over the water by the fairway. Okay, and I can
Ready
work
for
my
his
way
third
over.
shot. Needs to hit this close.
Alright, here goes. Down, 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 down. Okay, that'll work. That'll do.
Retry up next.
Not as close as I would have liked, but I'll
Standing
take
over
it.
this putt, concentrating on the read.
Get in there. Oh.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good
Just a
all
little
the
bit more to
way.
the left than what I
Well,
had.
this will test his metal.
Easy par fight. Anybody can make that.
Got it
Okay.
for par.
Doing good.
Hole number 6 and another
Back to
scenic
the next
view
shot
off
in
the
just a
tee. It's a 409-yard par 4.
Okay, let's take this next shot, see how we do. Here goes.
What a great shot.
He liked it. It winds up for us. 317, 18 yards.
Those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
Wouldn't say I crushed it, but I hit it hard. I want to give this a little less juice than normal. Slow it down. Well, it's not completely with the flag.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That's well played. Now a
Little
good
downhill,
look
but
at
I can
birdie.
work with that.
And getting ready for the putt.
1 second, guys. Check this putt in just a second. Okay, guys. Next hole. Let's continue. Next putt, I should say. Next putt. Potential birdie chance. Okay, here goes nothing. Literally. Oh shit, I swung it to the right. Oh, it went in! Alright! That actually worked! Sweet! It actually went in!
So into the top 15 on the leaderboard with that birdie. A few more.
I thought I fucked myself over, but I actually got it!
Or top 5.
Sweet!
Frank, some of these holes are absolute mind blowers. I mean, this seventh is like nothing I've ever seen.
It actually reminds me of a hole in New South Wales in Australia at the La Perouse or New South Wales golf course. Just the way in which it cuts into the coast. Just a gorgeous par 3.
I brought too much spin on it. Way too much.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really
50 foot!
it was a
I
rather
can't even
poor
make
approach
that.
shot.
I can't make that no matter what I do.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Here goes nothing. 17 footer to stay par and keep it 4 under. Oh, it's so
that
damn
hurts.
close.
Wow.
That last shot was so close. That's highway robbery at its best right there. That was highway robbery.
So another bogey on the scorecard. And Frank, what happened this week?
I think it's a week to forget, Rich.
Aw, cute little bunny rabbits. Alright, next shot. See if you can blast this somewhere.
Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
That is a heat-seeking missile right
Full
there.
swing and everything.
Wow.
That is a heat-seeking missile. Look at
That's
that.
a good
bad
spot right there.
Center cut.
boy. 313.
Well, that's the way you draw it up here at the 8th. You want to get it out there. He's done that, and he's kept it in the fairway.
See if we can get it close to the flag if possible. Alright, here goes.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
Okay,
That was
somehow
like
remains in the
Usain
fairway,
Bolt,
it's fine.
Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Alright, I can just take the par.
And Frank, that steady play continues.
Rock solid. Excellent approach shot.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh,
I thought he had that.
Come on.
Man,
Just pushed it.
boy, that hurts.
Back to
Well,
back.
not going to make par here. He needs this to only give up 1.
That killed you. You make 2 birdies and then you get back to back birdies later. That killed you.
And he makes it for a bogey here.
Absolutely killed you.
Finishing up this front 9, Frank, with a
Just want
better
to
than
get this out of the way.
440-yard
Let's get this
par
shot out
4.
of the way.
Bunkers
So you
left
can,
and bunkers right. The
one
goal
final
here is
round,
hit it down the
hopefully-
left side of the
hopefully
fairway.
some good
Otherwise, you might be
final.
blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
want to get
That
this
appeared
over
to be a
with.
good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that, hanging in the sky.
And that sets up well for a chance at the green here at the 9th. Frank, now the second shot here at the 9th.
You can get caught with swirling winds here because of the trees and the protection on the hill on the right side. Another one to be very, very careful of.
High towering pop-up. It's like high towering pop-up in baseball.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to make it right.
Here goes nothing. I could use a birdie to recover from the 2 bogeys in a row, but I don't think I'm going to get it. No, I can already tell I'm not going to get it. Short.
A little bit more hope than determination in that putt.
That's
Little
fine.
redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday.
Take the par. Move on. Alright. Let's finish this round. Going to the 4th. Alright. That's done.
Frank, you can see
I
by
got
the
the 2
reaction,
birdies.
it has been that kind of week. Just a few too many pars.
Got the 2 birdies, but I don't think of the 2 bogeys.
Frank, between this
You can't do
incredible
great
golf course and the
in every round,
sensational
so
play from
we'll
the
see
best
how
competitors
the
in
4th
the
round
world,
breaks.
that was a real treat today.
Major championships
fourth
bring
round
out
breaks.
major golf, and that's golf to its highest level on one of golf's
Based on
longest courses.
attributes.
For my partner, Frank Nobilo, and all of us here at EA Sports, we
Oh,
say goodbye
shit.
from Whistling
Okay,
Straits.
so we actually went one over. That makes it even worse. So we have to pull a freaking miracle in the 4th. Where do we start in the 4th, huh? In the 4th, we are... one under. So we pretty much should play for pride in the 4th. We'll be there in a minute. We'll get this one started in just a second. Okay, guys, let's get the 4th round started. We're obviously not going to win the PGA Championship, but you know, it's only our first year. We got a lot more experience to be obtained, so we'll get better. We'll come back.
EA Sports and the PGA of America
Let's have a miracle
are
run.
proud to present
No way.
final round coverage of the PGA Championship. Hello again and welcome. Rich Lutter alongside Frank Nobilo. We're at Whistling Straits along Lake Michigan, Kohler, Wisconsin. And this golf course was first established in 1998. Frank, what are some of the key scoring holes out here?
Well, 2 of the par 5s, the 2nd hole and the 16th, probably give you the best chance really to reach those in 2. And then there's a few short par 4s really to look at, 6, 10 and 13. Actually, you could even throw 14 in that, would give you the best chance on those short 4s.
Okay, so at least
par
we're
3s
in
are really tough, so just be very wary on those par
Okay, we'll
3s.
start on the 10th. We got 9
Welcome
holes to
back to
work
the
with.
PGA
If we play well
Championship
enough,
here
we're
at
maybe
Whistling
gonna win this
Straits.
thing.
Ball is teed up here at the 10th. We are set to get it going on the back 9.
Alright, guys. First shot of the last round. Let's do this. Strength, gotta fade this a little to the left. Perfect. Perfect sound.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Just in the first cut of rough. Not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here.
Okay, let's see here. What can we do? What can we do? That's hammered.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
A long way away, but it's a straight putt.
Pretty long
Great
putt
shot.
right here. You'd be happy to get it to within 2-3 feet.
Oh boy, this is a long one. Not gonna make it. Just gonna get close to the park. I don't know.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Knock this one in and move on. You better go in, ball. Better fucking get in that hole.
That is a solid par putt.
Good job.
Par 5 11th, and Frank, just a few bunkers here on this hole.
A few. I've lost count of how many bunkers there are on
Let's
11.
smash this.
Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, and this really where you take the head cover off, a good long one, because 645 doesn't matter whichever way you cut it. There's going to be a few good hits plus some more.
Whoa, he's got the full stroke.
With
Yeah,
This
full
could be
stroke on that
really
bad boy.
good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
299.
Oh, that's
just shy
a
of
new
300
member of the
yards.
300-yard club.
Good poke right there. Okay, the second shot now at this par 5.
Straight a little to the left.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from that.
Oh, it looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Par yesterday. Now for birdie.
Birdie we could use right here to go back to 2 under. Can we get it? Answer that question is a big no.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line,
got
even
the par.
with
Got
approach
the
shots as
par.
well, but obviously we see it more
Par
on
back to
putting.
back is
Has it?
okay. Go to the 12th. Back for more right
Now to
after
the
this.
12th, short little par 3.
Okay, guys, 12th hole. We're at this course. I freaking hate this hole because of how freaking it's weirdly shaped. I have no idea how to really get it on the green and close to the flag at this point. I'm really just winging whatever I gotta do to get it where I need it to be.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
That's probably the best shot I've ever taken.
Early
on
part of
hole.
this back 9 and a good approach shot. And now we'll have this for birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par.
18
putt for
footers might
birdie.
be a little tricky. Probably not gonna make it with my luck. And I was right.
Can't make it, Frank, if you don't hit it.
Hubert Green once said, 99% of putts left short don't go in. I don't know what happened to the other 1%, but
And getting ready for the putt.
Hey, I got it close. That's all that matters. Got it close. Take the par. Move on. Usually I shoot a bogey over there, but I at least got that one.
Been a
All that
little
matters.
too much of that, Frank. Just sort of ho-hum pars. On to
On
the
the 13th.
13th, and this par 4, Frank, they lovingly call cliffhanger. How do you deal with these 402 yards, Frank?
really you got to pick a spot down the left side. Even where the rough is, isn't really such a bad... Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Whoa. That's like a molten rocket through the air.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
303 yards.
Well, that is a really good tee shot right there, Frank.
I think that tipped the 300-yard mark.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a
See if we
green
can get
light
there.
special.
You have to draw it a little to the left, which we do. That
will
works.
be a great look at birdie.
I'd like to be a little closer.
Not a
than
gimme,
that. I'll take it.
but well within his range.
I hate when the putts are curved to the left-hand side. I can never tell which way I gotta go to hit them. That one curved in for me. Woo! Birdie! Yeah.
Frank, we
Crowd's
haven't seen
going
a whole
berserk.
lot of that, but no doubt it feels good. Frank, any major championship gives you a good mix of holes. We've had some long ones, and now this one just under 400 yards.
Beautiful bird.
But it will punish you if you're offline. There's trouble left and the mounds and the bunkers on the right. So ideally, it's a positional tee shot.
And I apologize for the damn stream thing keeps popping up every 5 seconds. It's annoying. We managed to hit that fade beautifully. 300 plus.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway.
Nicely done.
Frank, with the drive off to the left side, what's the player looking at now?
Well, a blind second shot, so you've got to pick one of those
here goes.
mounds in the distance to really focus on a line here.
Roll back, roll back, roll back. Backward, backward, back.
So a chance for
Or
birdie
not, just
after
keep it right there.
another solid approach shot.
It's no snack, though.
Oh, it was on target. Just a little to the left.
My goodness, what does a guy have to do to make a putt out here?
That's what I want.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
What's the guy got to do to make a putt? Should be an easy par putt, but whenever I say that, I wind up missing it just like that.
That was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that
Tap
much
it in.
better.
Settles in over the putt.
Tap it in, take the bogey, and move on. All right. Back
Frank,
for the
this
next
has been
shot.
an absolute mess today and all week long.
You
Back
said
to
it
15
best.
this second, guys.
Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some...
All right, let's see what we can do here. 15th. Let's bash it as far as we can. Going deep. And wham! There goes the glass.
Pulverize that golf ball. And he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the
345
top of
into
the
the rough.
ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Kind of a wild and wacky swing from the rough.
Solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Worked for me.
Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Oh, I thought that was going in.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
I blame the fact that
Just
it
knocking
hit
in
off
for a
the
par,
hole.
and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the course.
I would have preferred it, going in, but it didn't hit off the hole like it's supposed to.
And he makes it for par.
On to 16, they call it endless sight.
Frank, as you know, the finishing holes at a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Well, with a good drive to start here, there's a series of bunkers that start about 300 yards down the right side. You'd like to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable.
300 on its own. It goes to a total of 330 plus.
Wow, he moved that a long ways right in the fairway. This could be a huge momentum swing here, Frank.
Yeah, one more good swing, and he's going to have an eagle putt coming up. I know you don't want to get ahead of yourself, but it is well on the cards.
Down, 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 down.
Pretty far from the hole, but still on the green, and that's never too bad. Bogey here yesterday, chance to better that today.
Obviously not going to make this eagle, but I can at least get it close. You can never find out what the read is. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take a swing. Taking a hack. Let's see what we get. Not bad. Very close.
Looks like he just misread that. Coming off a bogey here yesterday, chance to
Don't even have
make
to
it
move.
right.
Don't even have to move. Easiest birdie in the world. There it is. 2 under.
So a good birdie, and the score looks good too. 2 under for the tournament. The 17th now at Whistling Straits, and if you have a club that travels 250 yards on a good line, bust it out now.
That's what you're going to need, and you're going to need to hit that smack bang out of the middle of the club and leave nothing behind.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh, yes, it will. flew all the
Didn't
way
check,
and went over the
Frank.
top.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
Well, it's not as bad as it was last time I was here. 'Cause I've had to do this hole several times. Breaks the tar.
And he's made it onto the green now. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
It's on target, on target, on target.
thought he had
Oh,
that.
come on.
That's just a poor putt right there. No
Poor
other way to
putt?
say
What are
it.
you,
And
nuts?
a drop shot, a bogey at 17.
What are you? Are you
Makeable
out of
putt
your,
right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
Are you out of your mind? It was an inch away from going in from 23 feet out. What do you want me to do? God damn. Man.
So after all that, it's a bogey.
Alright, we're back to finish the hole and the championship.
Well, it's pretty
in just
simple. You
moments.
want to put your name alongside the likes of Vijay Singh, Martin Keimer,
Alright, my Charmin Nation, over 1,000 people. Let's finish this thing. Let's just get the championship out of the way. They can move on to something I know we can win later on down the road. I came here for experience. We got the value of experience. And we're not going to be the winner. Good fade.
Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good. Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Frank, one last full swing. What are they looking at here at 18?
Well, even with a good tee shot, you're left with a long yardage in. So chances are you're hitting a long iron all the way across 7 Mile Creek, which wraps around the front and the left side. So this is going to take your best second shot.
Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank.
Man, I almost made that.
You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
I don't even think I need to move this one. Whatever. I should just get a birdie to finish this off, and then a birdie will take a par. And it just goes to the left, just missed it by a touch.
Just when you think you're going to make birdie. Now, have to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Oh, man. God damn it. Are you serious,
man.
game?
I just pushed it.
God
That
freaking
hurts.
damn it.
So they'll
This
tap
game.
in.
So I'll finish at even par for the tournament. That's fine. Whatever. I wasn't expecting to win. So even par, I guess, is the best I can do.
So not his best work. He'll walk away bogey.
Alright. Just move this on, move out.
Frank, we did see some good golf out there today, but others really struggled.
Yeah, any competitive player wants to win. We don't doubt that, but you know, we know you're not going to win them all. So it's still important for every golfer to continue to gain experience, to actually get something out of each and every tournament they play in.
Very true. My putting stroke went up to 75. That's at least something. Based on attributes, where do we finish? 53rd, so not too bad. Considering there's a whole shit ton of golfers out there, top 50 isn't that bad. Top 50 plus, I should say. Okay, still in the still second for the FedEx standings, 1,020 points shy. Okay, the EA Charity Invitational. We'll take that on in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed us in the PGA Championship. We may have struggled and we may not have won. Hopefully in the next event, where the hell it is. Let's see, where is this EA Charity Invitational? That is at... Come on. That's at Royal Troon Golf Links in Troon, Scotland. Well, we'll see what we can do there. So till next time, it's your boy Charm. Thank you for signing out. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Charmin Nation to support the channel. And as always, keep it charming, everybody. Peace out for now.